Racing. The very word brings images of the F1 and slick, streamlined cars whirring at 200 miles an hour to mind. We end up picturing one-seater Ferraris or the tricked-up cars from Tokyo Drift, revving their engines while a girl in a bikini waves them on. Yet no one pictures their normal, everyday hatchback on the race course, competing against these sports cars. That's the beauty of touring car racing.
Touring cars are essentially based on production vehicles, much modified depending on the individual championship regulations, but essentially vehicles that are recognisable. A Honda looks like a Honda in touring cars, and so on, but a recognisable car.
Touring car racing is a general term for a number of distinct auto racing competitions in heavily modified street cars. This leads to the belief of an easier training regimen. However, like any other form of racing, the races are put through strenuous training, which readies them for a variety of races, ranging from short sprints to endurance training, which can last anywhere from 1,000 kilometers to 48 hours.
Life in the fast lane, surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane.
24-hour racing is racing for 24 hours. And the major test is simply endurance. Endurance of equipment, endurance of people, endurance of tires, endurance of staying awake, endurance of not making mistakes, that sort of thing. It's an endurance race. That's why it's called endurance racing, because it's not just about tires and cars, it's about people. Pretty tiring. I did 23 hours on the official side of it without a break, and believe you me, my eyes were pretty sore after that, never mind having to drive the car.
To really be a motorsports driver, it's a lot of, let's say, guts. You have to have a lot of guts. You have to have a little bit, or I'd say a little bit more than normal experience in cars. You need to know cars, you need to know the way they move, you need to know where it can go wrong. So you need to do training, you need to see if you can handle this, because everybody can drive. I mean, it's just a car, anybody can drive, but it depends if they can take it at that speed, at that speed, if they have the quick reaction to react to something happening on track at that moment.
Let's face it, touring cars are not as fast as the Formula One cars. However, the similarity of the cars to each other, as well as to the fans' cars, is beginning to bode quite well for the sport. Touring car racing is, after all, a rising sport and must face its shortcomings. But the fact that it is starting to look a lot like a scene from a Fast and the Furious movie is helping.